Well, we own it. We own it. Share on Clubhouse. Let's get that popping. We live on Active Chuck's YouTube, Damu Kiwe Conversations. They coming in already, man. Salute, salute, salute. Hope everybody enjoyed y'all Father's Day. Spend time with y'all family and y'all loved ones. Because that's kind of like what this show today is about. You know what I'm saying? You got this guy, Lefty Gunplay. I think he's a Sereno or a Southsider, or whatever difference he may be on that. And he made some outrageous, inflammatory statements. And I'm quite sure a lot of people might not have took it that way. And he's entitled to his opinion. And at the same time, he's up under a set of politics. We also going to talk about that political structure as it relates to our community, especially in Los Angeles and the other states where you have Southsiders or Sudreses moving into your neighborhood. Yeah.
Man, what's the deal, man? I'm here, man. Very interesting topic, of course. And again, he has a right to his opinion. So,
Can y'all give Papa and RDL a wrench? If y'all know how to do that, please. What you say now? Do you even know who this dude is, Lefty Gunplay?
Excuse me, brothers.
Nah, he get.
Video. That's how I can give it to him.
You said they got okay. Hey, could y'all go comment on the last video, RDL and Papa Dirt? Go on our last video and comment. He'll be able to give you a wrench, bro. But salute. We got about 30, 40 people almost up in this motherfucker. Hit that like button on your way in. Share, tell a friend you in here with Yael and Do Sims the Don. Do Sims from Brims. This is where the representation as black men come in. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get in that too. But we got a lot of fucking content, man. This shit, I hope y'all don't get bored and shit. Maybe Yael keeps it, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more interesting because I go down that motherfucking rabbit hole and we gonna dive deep, deeper than Atlantis. That's before your time, Yael X-Clan, brother. You know what I'm saying? They saying, Lefty saying what a lot of them feel, don't be mad, wake up, Negroes. Oh, I'm not mad.
Right. We trust me, we
I'm
not
definitely not mad. I understand their politics, and we gonna get into all of that. I understand their politics better than most. My brother and my sister is Serenos from 18th Street. Rest in peace to my brother. You know what I'm saying? So my nephew's a Sereno, my sister's oldest son, Chinte. You know what I'm saying? So, I understand they get in. I understand a lot of where that's coming from, and that's what's alarming. It doesn't make me mad. Everybody entitled to feel how they feel, raise their children how they see fit, but that don't mean we ain't gonna put a mirror to your face and let you see yourself. That don't mean that we ain't gonna put a beam of light so that the whole world sees you and what it really is. I mean, and that's cool. I might even respect that a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But give us back them civil rights that our people sacrificed for. Shout out to the Brown Berets. All of the civil rights, our people led that from the beginning, even before that. The Maroon colonies, right? That fought from here throughout the Americas. You could go to Belize, you could go to Brazil. The Maroons and the Black Seminoles, we led the charge frontlining for civil rights. It's a difference on a smaller level for hood niggas. It's a major difference when you got a Christmas ornament in the hood, like a nigga that just hangs around, right? Barbecue functions, he's to them, but he's not doing nothing. He's just really in the way. But he born and raised over there. It's a difference between Christmas ornaments and a joint erectable for the set. You know what I'm saying? Let's hit that like button, man. Let's hit that like button. We're going to get into this content. Let's get some more shares. Shout out to Paris Todd. We didn't even get into the chat. Yael, you want to lead that?
Man, you already know the chat is where it's at, man. And I love the support. I love everybody who faithfully comes in. We got RDL. We got Tree Tips with the wrench. Wrench, make sure you get them wrenches out. Tree Tips. We got Papa 30, Heartbreak Kid, Megan Davis, New Black World Order, Mr. Souls, Spirit Wonder, Paris Todd 101. Who else? Dice TV, Megan Davis. Man, I know everybody else gonna be coming through pretty soon, like Monique Hill and a few other Leah, So Cali, a lot of other people. Man, we appreciate everybody who comes to the chat because that's where it's at, man. Y'all make this motherfucker go up all the time, and we appreciate you guys.
Well, y'all might want to sit into this one. You might even want your kids to listen to this one. I try to fix my language, especially in the first 10 minutes. I learned YouTube punishes you for that. Maybe I already slipped up, but self-discipline got to kick in. Check this out, though. So before we get into the content, let's address the bullshit. These motherfuckers woke up on Father's Day with our dicks in their motherfucking mouth. Damn, I cursed already. But they woke up with black phallus down their trachea. You know?
Ain't no stopping this. It's all in their esophagus.
Hey, bro.
Oh, dude.
You got to be one of the most miserable, self-hating, self-loathing, despicable forms of human structure. Because your crackhead ass daddy that used to fix the cable and shit for a wake up, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't appreciate that is actually really affecting him. And that's probably psychologically where a lot of his behavior comes from. He got daddy issues. He stalks Big U. He stalks Deuce Sims. Oh, he been stalking Yael, you know, going all the way out the way to try to line Yael up.
Man.
Then you got he ain't fucking with Messi on no forms. Shout out to the 2 P's of the B. He ain't doing that.
Salute to the Whoops, man.
Listen, they hate scandalous Los Angeles TV. I dropped the link in the chat. Go up there. Please support. We got 64 people in here. I need all 64 of y'all right now to hit that motherfucking link and go follow. The CS2 back and his minions want to silence the truth. They've been going out of their way to do it. First, it was the World Star Hip Hop video. I still ain't received nothing from that yet. But we gonna have to look up into that. You know what I'm saying? No takedown notice, no nothing. 3 million views in 4 days. Go look at Cardi B's on World Star Hip Hop in the premiere section, and her motherfucking new video didn't do that in 2 weeks. Maybe it done it now. You know what I'm saying? It's been a month now. Maybe it done that now.
Facts.
The most viralist video on World Star, and they had to take it down, and we don't know why. He says that it was cease and desist for defamation of character. We have nothing to substantiate that, and we don't believe shit that nigga say anyway.
Not one fucking nothing. Nothing, man. You can't do it, bro. Like, at this point, bro, it's like this. The fact that he's willing to go to these extents to get people channels took down, just like he did the documentary of, Do Sims giving deep elaboration on him being a confidential source, 137, is edified and is shown in his movements. But he's doing it in a crafty way to make it seem like, oh, I'm not tripping off of y'all. Hee hee ha ha. You know what I'm saying? And the whole time it's a plan being laid out right in front of our faces in the open, and people don't see it as that. They see it as entertaining or quote unquote, we're hating on them. And it's like, bro, if y'all can't see COINTELPRO movements, and we've gave y'all the in-depth descriptions, and we show you how these guys are moving, you basically being naive and blind to the fact, and you don't want to uncover the truth in the veil that's in your face. This man is obsessed with Big U. He's obsessed with Do Sims. He's obsessed with taking anybody down with the crown of their own. Do you guys understand that?
Now, explain that a little for me, because I didn't even catch that.
Having a crown of your own is having a mind and an understanding and the leadership skills that people can see within yourself, and having a voice within the community that, quote unquote, is watered down and it's over with, as he would say. And people seeing that within yourself, seeing the kingmanship within Big U and Do Sims and Yael and any man that possessed that characteristic. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have that crownmanship on your head, when that crown is on your head, people want to take it off you, and they want to silence and they want to dim your light, because they don't want the voice being louder than theirs. I got a platform. I got artists in the industry. I got blog sites. I got people on YouTube.
Artists in the penitentiary. What you say?
Artists in the industry.
Oh, I thought you said his artists.
No. Well, yeah, they are in the penitentiary. Blueface, baby. Yeah, all right. You feel me?
Hey, free Blueface, man. We don't wish jail on our worst enemy, but that just really highlights his failure. Protect the bag, nigga.
But Deuce, you say that, but he hasn't been successful with doing that. Hell, he ain't even successful about being the king at reading paperwork. He can't even read paperwork correct, and it's right in his face.
Can he read? I mean, is it that he can't read paperwork, or is it that he can't read paperwork because he's really dyslexic? He always misspelling words. Go look at this dumbass nigga's post. He puts the wrong word. It'll be like, that's theirs. That's their new Lolo. And it'll be THERE, right? Nigga be like, there, bro, that's the wrong there. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that might be preventing him. He had some kind of deficiencies. You know what I'm saying? But look,
probably.
Shout out to everybody. Ocho Almighty, I see you. Shout out to the whole team on Clubhouse. Shout out Smoked Out TV, my boy Scandalous Los Angeles, Tree Tips. Shout out to my boy Usual Johnson. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting. Shout out Leah B. She said there's so many videos of $5.99 calling Big U the police, and now he want to say he never said it. Oh, shit. You right. The niggas, they just say anything for content and anything to incriminate and get this man in jail. And speaking of getting motherfuckers in jail, did y'all hear about the girl from the Hunting side? She said that it was they said it was a California confidential source from California that put them up on them moving this dope, man. I don't know if it was.
Wait a minute. Wait, was that the chick from Clubhouse?
Yeah, 100 EBT.
Wasn't she on there calling people snitches and stuff?
Bro, she was called. Yeah, she was in 100 EBTs. I don't know the broad, right? But I heard that 600 that was 600 work, right? He used to be hitting that. I don't think he is now, or I don't know if he is now. Who knows? Sometimes you find that old flame. You know what I'm saying? But what I do know is that she got to telling it before they put her in the backseat of the police car. She like, I got something to tell you. I need somebody to come talk to me. It starts with C. So I said, C. I mean, is that the cops? I mean, is that the CIA? Like, what's that code word for?
Is
Then
it for
she looking up.
Cash Jones?
I thought it might be Cass Jones or it might have been Crip Cop because that's who used to be smashing that thing, right? He did say that the DEA informant G Face was trying to throw everything on him. You know, I'm plugged with the cartel, and she said the C stand for cartel, bro. So I don't know what 100 EBT, the Rainbow Crip Cop, Rainbow Crip Coalition. I don't know what they got going on, bro. But that shit over there is really suspect. Hey, Christopher Love, boys. What's up, Love Boys? So why is your name coming up and tied into somebody else going to jail? Crip Mac? Brick Baby House get raided right after he link up with you. The DEA agent, 20-year informant, 20 years, he in jail. Lil Doodles, what up, bro? Yeah, this shit looking real suspect. But today, the content is Lefty Gunplay. My daughter can't date black men. We gonna get into this, man. Shout out Hoodie from the Hood. I don't think he a striker. Is he a striker? I'm a little
Nah,
bit.
bro, not a
Nah,
striker for sure.
I fuck with Hoodie from the Hood, man. He one of my favorite YouTubers. Um, hold on. Before we get started, I want the whole house to salute. We got B-Mo in the building. What's up, B-Mo?
You? What's up, my fella?
Hey, I don't know if you got the message, so we gonna do this formally before we get into this content, right? You've been very consistent for a long time, standing on your 10 toes for what you believe, homie, and what is common sense. Um, I guess that's just who you are, right? I don't think it's personal. I don't think you pick and choose. But we all wanted to salute you. And that we had all the YouTubers was putting that message out there about Be More. Because that's all he want to bring up is you from BMO. Deflect, 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 spin, spin, spin.
I appreciate that, my brother. Stand on business.
Hey, man, and we commend you for that. Men respect men, man.
Salute.
You need money for war. You ninjas is broke. What is you talking about war? We talking about war with our motherfucking self. Nigga, we don't see nothing. Nobody, nigga. Nigga, war, you talking like some gang war shit? Listen, bro, this is the internet. I don't know what you think, but you ain't getting us indicted. We ain't plotting on nobody. Well, I might beat somebody up, but that's a personal issue. Me and him, I don't need to, I don't need no help on that. Where I come from, they call it brim alone, brim strong with your brim hat on. The content, Hoodie
Hey,
from the
dudes,
Hood. What up?
you finna get into the content? I'll tell you after we done.
You sure?
Yeah, it ain't nothing.
All right.
One.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big O N, and I'm back at y'all with another video. But if you happen to be new to the channel, you want to become a member of the Hoodlum gang, all you got to do is hit that subscribe button. Don't worry, it's free. Hit that like button, that's free too. Leave me a comment, don't cost you a thing. Share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that notification bell, go on over to IG and hit follow me at Hoodie from the Hood. That's also free. Check it out. Y'all see the title, man. I think I seen this video like 2 days ago. I forgot who sent it to me. A few people sent it to me, but I forgot who sent it to me first. Um, and I watched it because I was like, homeboy usually be showing love to the black community. Um, I've heard him say multiple times he loved the Crips, he loved the Bloods, etc. Um, so I was like, let me listen and see if this is what I think it is. and it was exactly what I thought it was. It was exactly straight up blatant.
Everyone deserves the fastest,
Welcome
most
to
reliable
Damu
internet speeds,
Kiwe
regardless of where they
Conversation.
live. With Spectrum
Hey,
Internet, you
y'all.
can power.
It's racism, homie. It's racism. He even alluded to that. Not saying him particularly is racist, but that mentality that you choose to follow is racist, because when you double down and say the LA County Jail or LA in general makes you like that, you're admitting to it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, like I said, the title, Lefty Gunplay says that he wouldn't allow his daughter to date a black man. Now, he didn't say he wouldn't allow his.
Let's stop right there. Yeah.
Damu Kiwe Conversations. Oh, I'm listening, dudes. Trust me. I'm sitting here listening.
We out of pocket.
Oh man, listen. Y'all already know what y'all got to do right now, man. Listen, y'all in one of the hottest rooms on live and one of the hottest rooms on Clubhouse. If you about to roll up to this hot smoke,
Clubhouse dry today, bro. I don't know what's going on. I ain't pinging up. We only got 6 shares. I don't know what's up.
Listen, y'all ping up, roll up, unite your top shelf with the United Color Wrap. Again.
You muted up, bro.
Can you hear me, dudes?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
It's
You
my
had
service.
muted up in the middle of the commercial, my nigga.
Yeah, my service be doing that though. But my bad. Back to it. Hey, listen. One of the hottest contents on live and Clubhouse. Make sure you guys unite your United Color Wraps with some top shelf, and that is United Color Wraps. We got berry, cherry, grape, banana, natural, you name it, we flame it, man. Make sure you unite your top shelf with United Color Wraps. Also, salute to the sponsorship with United Color Wraps and Big U, the app. We are getting ready to transition over there pretty soon. We're going to have some hotter content over there. Also, we got the hot content here and there, and everywhere we go, man, it's going to be hot to go. So make sure you guys do that. Unique music app where you're going to be able to distribute your music with free distribution and politicking with the Damu Kiwe Conversation team. Myself, Deuce Sims, the whole Damu Kiwe Conversation team. Again, if you on Clubhouse, make sure you ping up, follow all the mods in the room. If you on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You in one of the hottest lives on YouTube and one of the hottest rooms on Clubhouse. This is Damu Kiwe Conversations.
So who is that, Rick?
It's Brazy.
What's up, Brazy Rick? Salute, man.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute, what it do?
You already know what it do, fam. Hey, we don't want to get back on that, but what he's essentially saying is that the boy Lefty Gunplay saying that he wouldn't allow his daughter to date a black man, like that it's the prison mentality and he's going to be looking at him crazy and not going to permit it. I mean, bro, let me tell you something real quick. The boy was Lefty Gunplay, right? Essay, right? So I said, what he's essentially saying, Hoodie from the Hood, is that when he's saying it's because of the penitentiary mentality and the way that y'all politic. Well, let's talk about a little bit about they politics. Since you trying to be in hip hop culture, you want the people to accept you. I don't really know if that's going to cut it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Not when you got that type of mentality. The two are not congruent, bro. The Sereno Southside Sul 13 is up under the Mexican mafia, right? By Joe Morgan. It was founded by a white man. They have an alliance with the Aryan Brotherhood, specifically to unite to stand against the blacks in prison. Nazi lowriders, skinheads, some of which who are in prison for hate crimes against Mexican people. But they cool with that. Y'all need to understand how deeply rooted that hate is. You understand what I'm saying? To understand that penitentiary mind state, how they politicking. You know, you could get into the LA politics. This shit is only 10 minutes. We're gonna get back into it. When this is an organization where if you say you lived on 47th Street and you hustling, you get contacted. You get contacted by motherfucker telling you gotta pay dues because you getting money. A nigga that's never been on 47th Street or 37th Street, whatever block you came, he don't know nobody over there in the community. But to make sure he get that next shot of heroin or speedball in his arm, because most of them dudes, my experience, was shooting up heroin. Right? Or speed or both, speedballing to their OD sometime. Dead homies. This is they big homies. But since they want to do this, you got to pay them a percentage of what you earning to serve on the block that you done defended, fought for, put in work, protected. And for you doing that, you got to pay taxes. That's not gangster where how I was raised, bro. Oh, well, that's structure. Nah, I can understand the kitty and everybody chipping in, but just because I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, nah, and to serve in my hood, get the fuck up out of here. To make money, and it's not just their other gang members, Serenos that's up under them. They say they speak for La Raza. Well, you can't be speaking for La Raza. First and foremost, y'all primarily from Southern California, Central California to Southern California. And even with that, and y'all spread out across the nation, y'all got pockets here and there, MS 13s and 18 streets in New York now.
Yeah, they're in Chicago.
And they in Chicago too. They definitely in Chicago. So y'all have pockets and stuff, but I'm quite sure a lot of those dudes getting bags with y'all don't know y'all get in. You know what I'm saying? If the boy G-Face is an example, ain't he the same one that said you must not be in the jail? The blacks are the one that don't check paperwork. Remember, y'all? I was like, if I didn't check
I was like, what the hell you talking about?
How did I bust on that snitch nigga? If
Right.
I didn't check paperwork, how I fired on the other rat? Well, we don't know if he was a rat, but he didn't want to produce his paperwork in the proper amount of time. This the same one that said that, and he turned out to be a DEA agent for over 20 years. The same one who was trying to tell Christopher Love boy that he got the plug with the cartel and trying to throw some work up on him. See, I don't think y'all really know who y'all dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all don't know these niggas get in. You know. So even between the strongholds, East LA, San Fernando, and San Gabriel Valley, like they have prominent pockets. Even some parts of South Central on the west, especially now, but South Central on the east side to the west side, they have strong pockets. But there's a lot of black organizations and tribes in between there also, where the resistance is real tough. It's been decades of war. Shout out to the Florencians. Shout out to the motherfucking East Coasters for upholding that peace treaty. They had a big war. Motherfuckers get robbed 300 and some keys. You know what I'm saying? So, and that carried over to the LA County Jail. I was in the 99 riots. and East Max and Super Max and LA County Jail. So back to this shit, even within their own communities and these strongholds, they can't have the best interests of their people because they extorting their people, especially immigrants who they know can't call the police. I mean, get your money how you get your money. But a lot of that, to extort somebody, you got to have a villain. You got to have a bad guy. Let me tell you how it worked, right? This is how old penitentiary gang put a little deodorant on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Create a situation where somebody he's intimidated by or whatever threatens the dude, and then you come around and play the savior, right? And you're compensated handsomely for it, right? Well, the way that their politics set up, it's in their interest to continue to push this narrative and make our people the animals, the bad guys. I'm talking about, we can't eat with blacks. In the feds, it was different, right? I didn't have you could buy food from Mexicans. They could buy food from you. I'd have been invited to them. Shout out to K-Man for 38. Shout out to some of those other people. We ain't gonna say their names. And we able to eat together. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't put that, but the demographics is a lot different in them United States penitentiaries. That's where they send most of the niggas. You get to the FCIs and Lowe's, you got a lot of immigration ICE that go to these mediums and low facilities and camps. So their population is higher there, but you get to USP Victorville, it's 350 Crips on the yard, 107 Bloods, and they run together. Then you got the Moles and Peoples, the 5, the 6, the Bay Area, the Jamas, the Kumis. Down south, the dirty South Florida, you got cars from the dirty South, Louisiana, H-Town, Florida. You got the New York car, who a lot of them is New York Bloods. So they don't play them type of politics in that setting. You know what I'm saying? But they press a cold motherfucking line. You understand what I'm saying? On whoever disrespect them, they probably get handled. If I was to disrespect them, I'm going to get handled. You know what I'm saying? But they not going to disrespect you because you can handle your business, and then they people will send somebody to the hole to go sell up with them and put some holes in his motherfucking ass. Might kill him. They put down vicious demonstrations. But back to what I was saying about in the community. They could never be the voice for La Raza because La Raza, the race, is a lot bigger, bro. You got Paisas, you got Northerners, you got Texas syndicates, Latin kings up under the 5, right? You have all of these Latin folks. You know what I'm saying? You got all of these different organizations who don't politic like that against blacks. That white supremacist agenda. Let's get back in Hoodie from the Hood video.
His daughter to date outside of his race. He specifically said a black man. His daughter, he said he would be like, what the, if she came home with a black dude. You know, like on next Friday when Joker and them was sitting there chilling, they looked up and seen Craig across the street hollering that Carla, and he was like,
if y'all don't remember that, let me show y'all that, man. Let me show y'all that real quick. Yael, you with me? That nigga ain't never with me. Yael, you fired, my nigga. We ain't gonna keep
that's the key factor in that point, because that just show how racist it
Damu
is.
and Kiwe conversation. Crazy Rick.
Hey, Crazy Rick, we gonna have to pack Yael out, my nigga. The Kiwe's over here tripping. Well, at least he is. I guess the rest of the Kiwe's gonna pack his ass out. So,
In here.
hey, hold on. Here we go. Let me. Damu Kiwe.
Stations.
Hey, look, my nigga, we already had a beating in that short time we lost you. It's gonna be a situation, my nigga. So just check in. When you tap in, you already know what time it is, my nigga.
Hey, it is what it is, brother. I'm popping in. It's coming in and out. Y'all still on the
Yeah, no, we still on the video. Hold on, we finna show this. He just spoke on next Friday, right? So we gonna get into that clip. Hey, the Mayate. The Mayate. This is the type of shit. Mayate is like a slur, a racial slur, epithet, kind of like saying nigger, right? We got 150 people on YouTube. Y'all please hit that like and share. I put the link in there. Shout out Scandalous Los Angeles. Hit that link. Please go subscribe. They want to silence the truth, man. Niggas got problems with the truth, especially Rico the Rat Rose Visuals. Look, check this out. He says, yet y'all just implicated Reggie White. It's called Reggie Wright Jr. That's who you talking about? In Howlands. How can I implicate Reggie Wright Jr. in Howlands when every book published about the Tupac and Biggie murders got him as a suspect? I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I have no insight to it. I know that his hands is dirty on a lot of shit. I don't know if he's dirty on either one of those. He's a dirty pig. And the fact you came over here to defend a dirty ass, rat ass pig, a confidential source, 137, is the reason why your ass can't even get 100 people on your lives. Incriminating niggas. Weird ass niggas. Block that bum ass nigga up out of here. I don't even know how to do it. Mods, get on that. But back to the. What up? Who want answer who? Oh, listen, bro. That nigga already got knocked out by the homie at the Slauson swap meet and pissed on himself. Dead homies, nigga. West Side Brims, nigga. That nigga know what the homies do. Niggas pop that shit. On Fruit Out Now was the homie from the Deuce. He know they got cool after that when they went to YA. But yeah, that nigga gotta wear that for the rest of his life. Pissy rat Zay. Pissy rat gay, nigga. But back to this topic, it was very illustrative of Ice Cube to have that scene in there to paint a picture of the culture and the temperatures of the race relations in Southern California with the essays. Notice that I'm intensely to say Southsiders, Serenos essays, because what they would like to do is the same thing that these white supremacists been trying to do, is make it a race thing. Even coming through the gang wars, killing innocent blacks. And we could get into all of that shit. In the East Coast murder, it was at least 6 different innocent blacks killed. The Avenues got a hate crime, killed a black man, a civilian that lived and moved in their hood, bro. By like Highland Park area over there. You know what I'm saying? Got a federal hate crime for kicking in his door and blowing his head off with a 12 gauge. These niggas is essentially the Ku Klux Klan, because that's the ideology they inherited. Just like we got house niggas, a lot of them is fucked up mentally, bro. You know what I'm saying? They proud. Oh, you don't speak Spanish? Like, you proud that you speak in Spanish? Like, you do understand your people were colonized. They didn't speak that language. They spoke dialects, Chinotecos, depending on what tribe and region you came from in Mexico. But the indigenous. Yeah. I just left Florence right now. You feel me? Wedo, where Wedo from in Mexico? You know Crazy Rick? I just left Wedo, Florencia. Oh, for Florencia. Yeah. So you can't speak for all of these other people with that white supremacy. A lot of them look at y'all like y'all not even Mexicans, bro. Them motherfuckers are whack. Some of you niggas, y'all go to Mexico pushing that South Side or Sereno. They don't really, they look at you, a lot of people look at y'all like y'all sellouts. Because it's easy to try to kick somebody you think is down, but the sleeping giant is what awakened. Shout out Damu Kiwe Conversations. We got direction. We got resources. We got a plan. But it ain't like on the street shit, like motherfuckers didn't get with y'all on the business. Nobody wants war, bro. Especially where our families live, and we know that y'all willing to do what we won't do. Well, I'm past all that. Ain't no more knocking down innocent blacks and it don't be no repercussion. Eye for eye, funerals on the Sabbath, nigga. Real spill. We fought oppression for far too long. For y'all to become an instrument for this government, for white supremacy, to target. If it's gang war, that's one thing. But when you targeting innocent people just based upon the race of the color of their skin, first of all, you ignorant as fuck. You know how many African descendants and how many most 1% of African DNA is in every Mexico in Mexico on average, at least 1%. But even more than that, Mexico was the Veracruz was the biggest slave port in the Americas. I've been to Veracruz. And a lot of the people in Veracruz, Pueblo, a lot of that whole little area, they darker than me. Maria brother and Maria dad is darker than me. You know what I'm saying? Because they have that. Oh, you don't. Brazil's the same thing, right? You go to Costa Rica, Panama, where you the Caribbean, right? All of these different places, you have Spanish or Portuguese speaking, depending on who colonized them and what country they're in. But these is dialects that was forced onto your people. Those religions, Catholicism and Christianity, was to keep your people dormant from being and accepting the colonization and not putting up a fight to get back into your rightful position. And they taught y'all classism and they embedded in y'all racism to make you feel as if you're better than him because he's a moreno. You know, I remember growing up, the essays in the juvenile hall and what you call it. I asked one of them, I'm like, bro, do they really got a African population in Mexico? Like, hell no, ain't no fucking blacks in Mexico. And these is essays. But I've been there now. Let me show y'all some shit real quick.
Nah, it's Afro Latinos in Mexico, bro. That's what but they try to hide that demographic from people because they don't want people to see that the origins of their place were based off niggas being here. And a lot of them don't like that history. They all on the outskirts. They get put to the side. The government don't. They get ostracized because they're Afro Latino. They're not Spaniard types or from that genetic background, but they look more so like us, and they get ostracized because they look like us.
I don't even want to get into that debate. We got so much content that should get us sidetracked. let's go into this real quick. We're gonna go into this. First, let's talk about the Black Seminoles and the Maroon settlements in Florida. Any of y'all familiar with it? Where Trey at? Trey.
Yo, it was crazy.
I ain't up on that, but for sure.
I was studying that shit too. Hot down. I was studying that shit too. Word of my mother.
Well, you had both Seminole Wars, right? And let me be clear on this, right? Let me go ahead and let y'all see this. Because I want to be.
I'm a Chippewa tribe, but I'm a nigga, though. I'm from Chippewa, but yeah, that's we was everywhere first already.
Fact. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. I'll be factually incorrect if I did, bro. Can you see that, Yael? A white supremacist fatally stabbed a black man said he did so to deter interracial relationship. James Harris Jackson attacked 66-year-old Timothy Coleman from behind with a sword last week. America's race problem equals a white problem. Police say that Jackson had traveled to New York City specifically to kill black men. Prosecutors have charged him with a murder as an act of terrorism and murder as a hate crime. See, when you get to talking about not wanting to breed, interbreed and all of that, I get it. What they say, you can take a pure European out the Caucasus Mountains, scientifically, right? And made her with a mestizo, what they call a mestizo, a mix motherfucker like me, right? And it'll take 17 generations of mating with only whites to get that DNA up out of. That's how strong we are. That's how we cover them. So a lot of white supremacists in their ideologies believe that for its self-preservation to not mate with us. You understand what I'm saying? It's like the crayons, the most simplest. You could go over every color when you was a kid if you got that black crayon. The mother crayons ain't gonna change that color and go over. Some might, but most won't, especially the way the black kid. So if at that rate, if we continue to interbreed, most white supremacists believe, the KKK preach, that we're going to have a race of mulattoes controlling the United States as the majority, and we already trending in that way. But if look what they say, man, if your mama and your daddy black, you black. If your mama black, you black. And black really is just a cipher or nothing. I just use that because I don't want to be too sophisticated, but y'all get the point. Let's just say melanated, right? Because as we know, race is a social construct. But when these Serenos, what they're embedded with, this same white supremacy that was in the Ku Klux Klan, we can't eat with y'all. Y'all dirty. They'll tell you, we don't want to breed with y'all. Right? You tearing down, you messing up the crops. These and I mean, if the Lefty Gunplay feels like this inside, this is what he been taught. That hate continues to be passed on from generation to generation under their structure because it's embedded in their ideology. The same way white supremacy is embedded into institutionalized racism within the confines of America. You know what I'm saying? Exact same thing. They take that. What they say, all skin folks ain't kin folks. How many house niggas we done had? Uncle Tom, rats, informants. You know? William O'Neill's.
CS2 bags.
We have that element within our community. Just they have the same thing where they inherit this that we better than them, massa, because don't nobody want to be at the bottom. So in their mind, it's not white supremacy to them. To them, they believe that it's brown power. Brown power over who? Y'all got your own banks over here? We got one. Y'all had your own black major TV company. We have major black media. And we can and our black media controls the pulse of hip hop and pop music for the last going on 40 years. The 30s and 20s, it's 50 years. Hip hop 50 years old. Influenced their dress. And y'all definitely, culture has a lot to bring. Great food, great, strong, hardworking people. I'm show y'all something real quick because we're gonna get personal today. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to be too boring, right? Let's go to this real quick, Yael. Let them see some of this. We'll get to that later. This is another one. We know what hate is when we see it. We've been dealing with it from the beginning.
That's the solution. We would rather be reply to them or maybe report it so I can show people on social media. Stop judging other people. Get out there and tell them to stop. Don't judge me. Thank you. With your whatever the costs you got are. How about let people be aware of it as opposed to getting mad at me? Are you go out there and tell them to stop? You want me to rather be beat up? Would that be better? Okay.
Oh my God, she's bleeding.
Not this place.
So for those on Clubhouse who don't know, you seeing the white lady being attacked by these white supremacists, and the black man fighting against multiple of them himself, but they bust this girl's shit and all that. We know what hate look like. Let's get into some more. We understand the power of that hate. We've been fighting against it all our motherfucking life. That's what it means to be black. It's sicker when those who should be allied with you against the real enemy ain't regulating or restructuring and revitalizing their focus. We evolving Damu Kiwe conversation. But y'all still inheriting this white supremacy. Y'all hold on to that. Because when we topple white supremacy, y'all gonna be toppled with them. Damn, this shit ain't even showing. I'll start it over, don't worry. This is San Diego. San Diego get love, man. San Diego better be sharing my shit. Hoodie from the hood. This video.
Yes, no, race mixing was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Did you hear this nigga?
Are you filming us?
Yes.
Okay.
But you realize that.
I'll let you speak on it, Dice. Have you ever seen this video? Big Dice.
Let me see. I'm on Clubhouse right now.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start it back over because I think everybody needs to hear this hateful speech with them attacking a dude out, a black man out with a white woman. Let's go.
Yes, no, race mixing was illegal up until 2000. Race mixing was illegal up until 2002. You're going to give up 50,000 years of evolution if you mix up with this dude.
Are you filming us?
Yes.
Okay.
But you realize that race makes it's going to give up 50,000 years of your evolution, right? There's 2 billion of those people being born because of.
Did you know that it's actually better evolutionary? To
And she ended up
No,
being
it's
a
no, it's
scientist.
not.
I'm not going to talk science.
No, it's
I'm
not.
a scientist.
No, it's not.
I'm a scientist.
No.
And I'm not going to talk about this.
Literally, if you literally, you're just throwing down your genetic line. Pretty much, you're just LARPing. You're LARPing as a European in America. If you had any actual like heart and integrity, then you'd go back to
So that racist who was down in San Diego was harassing.
Yeah. This is what it means to be black, especially a black man. These is the types of things that we've even become accustomed to dealing with, especially those who people came from the South. But on California itself is so hypocritical. It's like an oxymoron because you got this perception of such a liberal perspective, but you get caught out in some of them boondocks. They had the Palmdale Peckerwoods. Remember in the 80s and 90s, the Palmdale was filled with white supremacists, skinheads and shit, who wrote it on the walls and all kind of shit. And then we already got the slave catchers. They target our community. So on so many different frequencies and wavelengths, we deal with discrimination, a lack of respect, because people prejudge us based on what they've been taught about us. A lot of racism comes from ignorance. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna get back. Can we get a reset, Yael? I'm doing a lot of talking. I want to eat one of these watermelons. Shout out to Maria.
Welcome to Damu Kiwe Conversations. Now, y'all in one of the hottest lives on YouTube and one of the hottest rooms on Clubhouse. Make sure if you on Clubhouse, you following the room. You got a real ticket. You got to go get it off your profile. Make sure you following the room. And all the mods, salute to the whole Damu Kiwe Conversation team on there, man. Appreciate you guys. Salute to everybody in the goo and in the on stage. Make sure y'all follow the mods and follow the room. Just like on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend that we up in here. Make sure you in the chat because that's where it's at. We're big in there. You got the Blue Wrench Mob. Salute. Make sure you guys share the content. You in one of the hottest rooms on live and one of the hottest rooms on Clubhouse with Do Sims, Yael, and the whole Damu Kiwe Conversation team. Salute to the sponsors, man, because I know y'all over there smoking. And if you have, and if you haven't, tap into Do Sims to get some of them raps. United
That
Color
ass
raps.
nigga can't come on our stage. Rico the Rat Rose. My attorney advised me and Big U not to talk to you, CS2 back, the Crip Cop, Eddie Boy, or Loose Lips, Loose Bowels Cannon. And I'm gonna have to heed my lawyer's advice so you can stay. I know if he got up here, he'll be trying to incriminate somebody. You can't let him devalue our platform. That's all he do is incriminate Big U and other men and murders and shit. We ain't the same, my nigga. And I didn't get knocked out in the Slauson swap meet. Slip at that Slauson will give you the business. Rose hit your Bremen, nigga. Let's go.
Damu Kiwe.
On the Fox show, The Five. Their resident liberal, Bob Beckel, managed to out-conservative the conservatives.
Have you noticed that poll in France that young people were much more predisposed towards radical Islam than older people? I think it's sort of like in the United States where younger people today, it's not at all unusual for people to see cultural dating, for example. Yeah. Back when I was young, you didn't date out of your own ethnicity. But in Europe and other places, this mingling that's going on here, younger people are beginning to find this acceptable. And that's the thing that is sort of scary because they're getting exposed to it on a daily basis.
I don't know if you can compare with an affection for radicalization to mixed dating. You don't mean that.
Yeah,
you don't mean that.
No, I think he messed up.
It was
It's not.
stretch, but I was trying to
Did
find
y'all
something
catch
that we
that?
can relate to.
Did y'all catch that? This motherfucker.
Yeah, I caught it.
Terrorism is just a phase, you know.
This motherfucker compared dating interracial relationships with black men, females with black men. Damn, they really, hey man, it's a lot of black people, white people, that's all kind of people just hanging from our phallus, bro. Is y'all that intimidated? They gonna get some of this mandinka up in their life? God damn.
Hey man, they say it.
That shit is an obsession, bro.
I told you once we on code, everybody want to be in our business.
Hold on, Yael. Hold on, we finna get to it right now. Can you see this, Yael? No, you can't see it. Let me get down to it. Damn, I'm all the way up here. God damn. We got a super chat.
Man, we got Crenshaw Grinder. Crenshaw Grinder with the $10 super chat, man. It says, salute to you all for addressing the issue that most will not talk about, but are ready to attack other black people. Man, we appreciate the super chat, the $10 super chat at that, Crenshaw Grinder. Anything from 1 to 20 to 100. We appreciate any and everything that you guys send us. It is very appreciated. Thank you for being a valid supporter and tuning in to the chat and the live. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to Damu
Real
Kiwe
quick.
Conversations.
Don't bring that dude up on the stage and give him no goddamn mod. He can come on stage. Don't mod that nigga on my floor.
Who was that?
Little Stretch.
Oh, that was my bad, gang.
Yeah, doodles. But let's get to this. He could get modded up here when he go get them issues out the way. Bust ass nigga.
Damu Kiwe Conversations.
Let's go. Matter of fact, we flame his motherfucking ass too. Talking about he was the face of the hood. When was this? Pull that nigga up.
I just brought pops up.
Hey, LS. Oh, he must have seen it coming. Smart man.
I just don't understand what the fuck. I don't understand what the fuck makes the black man so more like the most hated man in the whole earth. Like, what makes us the worst out of everything? You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta understand, bro. Some people just intimidated. I can't answer that question, but this is just what comes to me. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we go, whatever we do, we dominate against all odds, persecuted, kicked down. When you get to the education, when you get to the opportunities, you got to understand a lot of these European migrants that came to the Americas, they got grants. Even African migrants, they got grants, bro. And then when they get here, they tell them you can get money in their communities, right? You can get money in their communities. They spend with anybody, but don't trust them. They're animals. All kind of different stereotypical bullshit, bro. Just like any other race, you got blacks that's jackers, you got blacks that's doctors. You got blacks that sell dope. You got blacks that's lawyers. We in every field, and we dominate our fields. Salute to them strong black people, man. You know what I'm saying? Who overcome adversity. Who would? I
got them records I was telling you about.
Hold on, bro.
When you finish on with the show, I'll talk about it later. But hey, I think they.
Hey, Trey. Hey, Trey, real quick. Hey, Trey. Real quick, mute up. Hey, Trey, you come back up, bro. Stop doing that. You're going to end up in the goo, bro. You talking about something you was talking about earlier. We ain't even got there yet. We recording. Let's go. Monique Hill, because we come from the sun, our genetics work. We are star seeds. Look that up. I'm definitely going to look that up, Monique. I'm definitely going to look that up. Leah B said, Mom. I don't get it. Mom. She said, sun children. So that's what we got to look up. Star seeds and sun children. So I wonder if she's talking about Asura, and does she believe that that is a connection that to the ancient Kemetic beliefs and spirituality? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what she talking about. Let's get into some more of this content, man. But you heard, shout out to everybody voting for Trump and the Republicans who think he the motherfucking he's the best for our people and we are voting for. Because that was Fox News. And they talking that this is what they think of. You remember that NWA song, Yael?
Which one?
It's the best for people, Don. For real, Don. For real, Don.
Hey, how done? Bro, we'll get into that another day. But if you think that motherfuckers that think like that is what's best for our people, we got to do some more building with you, brother. You got a long way to go.
Yeah, bro, for real. And neither one of them are good for our people.
Say that again.
I said neither one of them are good for our people.
Okay, I thought that I was the only one that thought that. We want independence, economic independence, political independence, our own settlements, our own lands. Well, we ain't got to deal with that shit. These people don't like us. They show us how they feel about us, and we gonna continue to. Now we're gonna get our own. Shout out Slim Thug. I seen what he was doing. Shout out Westbrook. They're building communities with businesses around them, primarily for low-income people, to where we will be able to keep that currency regenerating within our own community. Don't just make the bag, invest it in black banks. You understand what I'm saying? BYFC, to be particular, our own educational system, right? They want to switch to the ABCD community. That's cool. We ain't knocking what you do in your bedroom. But we don't want our daughters in our going to bathroom with boys and all of this shit at elementary school because he feels like he's a girl at 7 years old, 8 years old. Feeling is an emotion. It's not even real, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we got some more content for y'all, man. Hold on. Let me click on to this shit. Now we finna get to what my boy was talking about. We gonna watch this one. Put some respect on our name. Shout out to all the indigenous people of the earth. Not indigenous to America, not indigenous to the motherland, not indigenous to the earth. That's what I represent, bro. Melanated people who the cream of the crop of the planet Earth. The first, without last, the Alpha and the Omega. Black man is God who no longer sleeps. Y'all know about that though. But we got this for y'all. American Maroons and the Black Seminoles. We own it today. Damu Kiwe. Conversation.
The story of African Americans in North America is often painted as one of struggle and oppression. But within that narrative lies another, a powerful tale of resistance and resilience. Today, we journey back to a time when enslaved Africans defied their captors, forging a path to freedom in the heart of the American South. This is Florida, the early 1700s. Spanish colonies dot the landscape, fueled by a brutal system of African slavery. But amidst the sprawling plantations, whispers of rebellion began to take root. These were men and women stolen from their homes in Africa, forced into a life of servitude, yet the spirit of resistance burned bright within them. Many risked everything to escape, These brave souls, known as Maroons, sought refuge in the unforgiving swamps and forests of Florida. The journey was perilous. Spanish patrols relentlessly hunted escaped slaves. Mounted on swift horses, they could cover vast stretches of land quickly, leaving the escapees with little time to hide. Their bloodhounds, trained to sniff out even the faintest trace of human sweat, sniffed through the humid air. Their low growls a constant reminder of the danger.
We got to get this in. Remember when we was watching the Friday after next or next Friday clip, and the essays put the dog on Ice Cube when he was trying to holler at the Spanish chick?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you hear me, Deuce?
Yeah.
Right.
And then you see right there what they put on us. The dogs. We go to the Watts riots, what they put on them. The dogs. You go to the march Martin Luther King and them did on the bridge down in Selma. What happened then? They put the dogs on them. Same behavior. Like, this ain't nothing that we ain't seen before. We understand y'all hate and y'all desire to lash out because y'all not happy where y'all standing. It's easier to focus on our community and innocent civilians, easier than standing up to the motherfucker that took your country. Raped and pillaged your people. Took most of their identity. Colonized your mind. That's a little too sophisticated for Sleepy or Droopy, or that takes a little bit too much courage. See, it's a time you can't pick and choose when you want to be tough. I ain't seen them lead the charge and be tough on shit with them people, with this government. In fact, when it comes to law enforcement and the government proxy,
vuelvan al trabajo, perros perezosos.
CIA, shit, from El Chapo on down, it seemed like y'all cooperate. Y'all don't recognize them as y'all enemy, and maybe they ain't. I don't know. To each his own experience. Let's get back into this.
You're a dead man walking, cabrón.
Spanish shouts echoed through the dense foliage, their words distorted by the thick vegetation, sending chills down the spines of the fleeing captives. The Everglades, a labyrinth of mangroves, sawgrass prairies, and hidden waterways, became their sanctuary. Here they built new lives, drawing on their African knowledge and skills to survive.
Shalom.
Deep within the Everglades, the Maroons encountered the Seminole people, the indigenous inhabitants of the region. Initially, there was suspicion. The Maroons came from a different world with different customs. But a shared yearning for freedom fostered understanding. A unique cultural exchange blossomed. The Maroons taught the Seminoles advanced agricultural techniques, while the Seminoles shared their knowledge of the Everglades' hidden pathways and fierce fighting tactics. Together, they became a formidable force, a thorn in the side of the Spanish and later the American colonizers. Raiding plantations, sabotaging slave trade routes, and fiercely defending their newfound freedom, the Seminole Maroons became a symbol of resistance for enslaved people throughout the Americas.
We may have been brought here in chains, but we never lost our spirit. We fought for our freedom, and together we built a home in the wild heart of this land.
The Seminole Maroons achieved something truly remarkable. They carved out a space of freedom in a land where it seemed impossible. This unexpected alliance forced colonial powers to divert resources and fight prolonged wars for control of the region. The Seminole Maroons and their Seminole allies achieved some significant victories against both Spanish and American forces.
I don't know. I ain't heard too many victories that Southsiders got against this government. Hey, Yael, you heard any victories they got against this government? The Southsiders?
Other than working with them and locking people up, snitching because of the politics, no.
Yeah, me neither. Like I said, I don't think they see them as the real enemy. It's easier to focus on, somebody not as organized, right? People who are so loving and so inviting. That's naturally who we is. Black people, black folks accept anybody, bro. Treat you like you family.
Throughout the 18th and early 19th centuries. Here are some notable examples. Battle of Lake Okeechobee, 1743. A combined force of Seminoles and Maroons launched a surprise attack on a Spanish military camp near Lake Okeechobee.
Every time you hear about the Seminole Wars, you hear about the Seminoles, but they don't never really speak on the Maroon. Those were Maroon camps that the Seminoles lived in. Like, why don't y'all understand who the Maroons were throughout the Americas? A coalition of all indigenous people to this planet standing for freedom and resistance. They just want to be left alone and not ruled and governed by the devils, bro. Let's go.
Inflicting heavy casualties and diminishing Spanish efforts to control the region. Raids on Spanish settlements, 1750s to 1760s. Maroons frequently plundered Spanish plantations and outposts, destroying trade routes, and hindering Spanish control over Florida. Battle of the Old Town, 1835. Early in the war, Seminole and Maroon warriors, led by Osceola, ambushed a U.S. Army detachment near a former Seminole town, inflicting heavy losses.
Hey, you seen any essays attacking U.S. military bases?
Hell no.
I'm just saying, my nigga.
I ain't seen none of that, bro. You know that's not true, brother.
Okay, I'm just saying, when they start doing that, then I'll give y'all motherfucking props. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Bro, yo, Deuce.
What up, bro?
Yo, put that what you call it in the chat too. That History Channel shit right there in the chat too. Where the hell you find that shit at?
All right, Forgotten History. Shout out Forgotten History. I hope they not a striker or they a striker. And I'm not talking about the kind at the basketball game. Let's go.
And raising early Seminole morale. Battle of Loxahatchee Groves, 1837. A combined force of Seminoles and Maroons successfully defeated a larger U.S. military detachment, highlighting their wharf tactics and knowledge of the Everglades terrain. The Seminole territory was a sprawling domain, dwarfing even the landmass of modern-day New York. They say it was 10 times the size. Their ongoing resistance ultimately proved too costly for both Spain and the United States. This led to negotiated settlements in the Second Seminole War, with some Seminoles, including Maroons, remaining on reservation lands in Florida.
So they attacked the United States economically, their trading posts, their shipments, hit them in the pocket. Don't nobody like getting booked, especially for $2,000 cash apps. You know what I'm saying? Niggas get in their feelings, y'all, when you get to booking them and playing with their money. You know what I'm saying?
Super facts.
But not enough to take a fade. You
CS,
know,
CS2?
they'll go report you or something, but they ain't gonna come really get that. You know what I'm saying? But they just illustrated 4 different battles where the Maroons and Black Seminoles thrashed the United States and Spain. They're fighting all of their oppressors at once, right? And they're having success. Strategic ways to incur costs and damages to the foe. Salute to those brothers that we lost, that we don't know their name, but obviously that spirit remains in Damu Kiwe conversation.
Damu Kiwe.
Their success inspired and emboldened other oppressed people to fight for their own liberation. Their alliance with the Seminole people created a powerful resistance force that defied both Spanish and American colonial rule for decades. Subscribe and hit the notification bell to keep learning and celebrating Black history every month, not just in February.
Damu Kiwe. conversation.
I'm just saying, we got 122 people in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I know y'all look for the bullshit, but we on our own content. We are the content. Our people are always the content, and you're going to get a lot of clout chasers on the net that's going to prey on that. But every time they press that button, you're going to have Damu Kiwe conversation flaming them with the facts. You know what I'm saying? All of the personas that they put out there, you know, we know about y'all sores, bro. Y'all know that y'all supposed to regulate these fuck niggas on the internet playing with our people. Y'all say y'all don't like to do business with us, even though we still do business on the street. Not me no more, but you know what I'm saying? But our peoples, we grow up with a lot of y'all, got a lot of love for y'all.
Hey, what you say? Ducels, what you say? We do business with their people? What kind of business do you do, Ducels? I need to know for myself so I can jot it down for the C's.
Oh, yeah, for the C's. Hey, talk about the C's a little bit. What was your take on that before we get into the new Black World Order's post? What was your? I didn't really get your position, bro.
You talking about on that comment when she was like in the police car saying, "I could give you a name and it starts with the C."
You thought she was gonna say Cash Jones or CS2 back?
She was like, "I know the C's. It begins with a C." I was thinking two people, Cash Jones and Christopher,
the Crip cop,
or a cop. I mean, it all could be all tied in one because they all the same identity, just different
I ain't
faces.
gonna lie, I thought CIA off the top. Because when I seen it, I'm not knowing that she was a girl on Clubhouse in the 100 EBT room. But yeah, I just wanted to know what you thought about that, man.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. Maroon just mean runaway. But it's not runaway, it's escape. It's a different interpretation, bro. Escape means escape from slavery, escape from colonization, escape from being a physical and psychological prison by getting your own independence. They built the Maroon encampments. You saying they're saying runaway encampments? No, they were escaped slaves, and they made Maroon camps because their ideology was separation, segregation. They just didn't want to be bothered. In Jamaica, them boys that was fighting against the Britishes went up in the mountains and they wanted separation, bro.
Yeah, they definitely did, bro. And they turned around and put spikes on the edge.
Facts.
Say, yeah, come around here with that dumb shit, my nigga. It's gonna be on you, bro.
In the spirit of this is a special for Juneteenth. In the spirit of Juneteenth, man, we got this for y'all. You'll never. Hey, this dude said he'll never let his daughter date a black man. First of all, you must not know women. Women gonna do what they want to do regardless. But you gonna beat her or you gonna do something to the dude? Like, how is you gonna prevent this, especially when she come of age? But let's watch this video. Everybody check this out on YouTube. Hear that? The Black Maroons were moved in a Trail of Tears. The Black Seminoles, Maroons and Seminoles were moved to Oklahoma, which at that point was called Indian Territory. For those who weren't born, you know what I'm saying, to know that. But yeah, our people was included in that movement and sold dreams, and they flipped the script up on them. And a lot of them don't get funding, don't even be recognized by the so-called 5 civilized tribes. But we don't, motherfuckers that's indigenous don't give a fuck about recognition from them or the money from them. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, and then the United States government, you know, kicked the ball down the road. Obama, You know, I got on the Republicans, told you Trump wasn't for us and his people ain't for us. The Republicans ain't for us. MAGA ain't for us. And then Obama kicked the ball down the road, understanding all of this by allowing a ruling that they have their own sovereignty. The U.S. can't even get into it. Well, if their sovereignty it goes against the policies with discrimination, racial discrimination, by in their decision of their tribunals not to recognize these people, we get to pick who we want to come. And if you ain't got enough of that blood, it don't matter how many of your family members died in the Seminole War, the first or the second, right? It don't matter the sacrifice that they made and were heavy and influential in leading. Rest in peace to Horace. Let's finish this video though. But yeah, them was our people moving in the Trail of Tears. So when they say Indian is a misnomer to me. When indigenous, for those who don't know, India, where the Indians are from, was once part of Ethiopia East. Everything came from the motherland, bro. That was the center of power at that point. Let's real quick. Can you hear me, bro?
Damu Kiwe conversations.
Shalom to the brothers. One's the God. Thank you for that statement. I've been trying to get away from it, but now that we're getting close to the end of the content, I know to some it's boring, but this is for educational purposes. The videos we using is for educational purposes. Really hoping that y'all can run this through y'all kids, the replay, and understand there's a lot more here than the fuck shit that we do. It's entertainment. Obviously, we'll beat some of these dudes up if we've seen them, but some things is more important than that, and we got to stay consistent with bringing y'all food for thought that you could pass on. Maybe you never heard some of these facts. Maybe you never heard it in this way. But once the guy said, and I ain't talking FDA, that's a distraction. Just a group of blacks that think thou are special and apart from the group. And it basically something I need to go ahead and address. Every time you have separation or people identifying separately mentally, right? How they see themselves, how they view themselves, whether it's I'm a blood and Yael's a Crip. How long has that divide? It's been 50-something years that divide has kept a lot of people from within the confines of Los Angeles, San Diego, Sacramento, and 41 other states separated. When people say that they indigenous or I identify as African American, which I don't, right? I think that's an oxymoron, but I identify as an African American, right? How you view and see yourself, or I'm an Indian or whatever I met a black man, I said he identified as a white man, right? So people identify how they want to identify, and that brings a lot of separation. Religion and whatever you believe in, your higher power or divine power that you pray to, if you do pray, if it makes you a better you, who am I to judge you or tell you that that's not what's right, and when that's what made you a better you? So, but when it brings a divide because the cultural customs, say, of Islam, Orthodox Islam, right, is very, very different from the way that a lot of American Christians live their life, the values, the customs, right? So they're going to be predominantly live in the same neighborhood, but they're going to be prioritized on praying 5 times a day. So including the businesses they may run or the jobs they might work at, they don't have that much interaction with the Christian community. You know what I'm saying? And so on and so forth. The more divides you got, the more divisions and sects you got, the more room it is for them to exploit them divides. You know what I'm saying? We're not communicating properly within the same neighborhood based on all of these different things. Gangs, religion, economic status. Oh, wow. Well, those guys are broke. Yeah, I know some broke people that's billionaires right now. Not personally. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? That's billionaires right now, but was broke, homeless, sleeping in their car. Tyler Perry, right? That's millionaires that was sleeping in their car. What's the comedian actress girl? Tiffany, you know her name, Yael?
Haddish.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh yeah, he right. Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, was homeless and kept 10 feet down and found her way. So, you know, but that makes them feel superior, a higher economic class. You should be securing yourself, your belief in yourself, and the direction that you heading, that you gonna get there. You went when we started this today. I said we ain't in competition with no other races. We in competition to do the best that we can do. And wherever it land, we gonna be comfortable with that. Cause we not gonna give up. Tenacious people, bro. But we almost finished with this one, and then I'm gonna show y'all some pictures. And I'll let Yael expand on what he think.
Celebrated on Juneteenth in a town called Nacimiento de los Negros in Coahuila, Mexico.
I think I went back. Hold on. Let's go. There we go. That's the end of that. Spirit Wonder said, I got the American Maroon documentary. Where can I see that at, Spirit Wonder? Send me that. I want to check that out.
Tariq Nasheed made the documentary American Maroons.
Okay. Where is it at? It's on FX.
It's on Amazon. It's on FBA.com. It's on but I know it's American Maroons. You can Google it, and it's on Amazon. You can buy the Blu-ray.
Right. Worldwide said once the guy
From the museum on Jefferson Boulevard. He opened a museum over there.
Yeah. Once the guy said South Carolina and Georgia have the biggest Gullah population. That's what I heard also. And Louisiana. They can't count out Louisiana. Salute, man. Salute. See, they was up in here. They seen that all these Latin countries speak that language because of, So I don't know what that word is. Yeah, a lot of people left, bro. It's about 100 people on here right now. But that's cool. For those that hang around, you know what I'm saying? We gonna feed y'all substance. You know what I'm saying? This is what the content's supposed to be. We building. Tribes only tripping in Africa, not in America.
Hey, dude, Sam, you've been to Mexico, right? I seen pictures, I seen videos footage when you was in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
You was over there by some historical sites.
I'm finna get into that right now. I'm glad you reminded me. Let me show off a little bit, man. So shout out Lush Brown.
The president of Mexico. Was he black? The president of Mexico, was he black? Was he a black African man?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get into this real quick.
Deny that.
Yeah, they gonna definitely deny that.
They deny that and liberate them people. Liberated them.
You know, in Jim Crow laws used to prevent us from having interracial relationships, right? Emmett Till was killed because he was allegedly whistled at a white woman. Just recently, I mean, that's where the civil rights was founded out of, the lynching of black people. You know what I'm saying? Unlawful intimacy, mixed race families, miscegenation law, and the legal culture of the progressive era in Mississippi. So that was one of the laws, and they never really enforced it on the white women because the white women were preferably most often called great on when they got caught having sex with black men, afraid of what's gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into this real quick. We gonna get into Mexico at the end of this. Man, we ain't even finna do all that. But we got the ex-fugitive gang member gets 20 years for race-based murder, a Sereno killing. Listen to this real quick. Short clip. Can you see that, Yael?
Yeah, I can see it.
But you can't hear it?
No, I can't hear nothing.
Oh, yeah, let's stop. Boom. We're going to go back to it. You can close that one. Close that one. Bear with me. God damn, that motherfucker kept going, huh? All right, now we got it. Boom. This was from the East Coast Florencia thing.
The neighborhood saw 41 homicides in 2005, surpassing the homicide rate in some of the nation's most dangerous big cities, authorities said. About half of those killed had no gang affiliation. Homicide. The neighborhood saw 41 homicides in
that was the clip. The innocent homicides in the East Coast, what you call it, they said more than half of them were non-affiliates. We not like Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Chicago, nigga, this weekend, 17 people shot at a graduation party or something like that, bro. Like y'all really just shoot up we didn't earn stripes like that. In fact, you bring that kind of heat to the hood, hitting innocent people, niggas gonna think you a buster, you scary, and probably try to knock you down. Nigga, get your man. That's what niggas respect on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? But the essays, they play different, bro. More than half of those killed were non-affiliates, bro. That's crazy. Oh, we got you, King. We are human. We just building. You've been hitting us with so much. I gotta really respect and build with you. Let me get back to this thing real quick. They trying to call me on FaceTime, bro. I'm on doing this thing. This is we finna get to these pictures real quick, man. Let y'all see some of this real quick, man. This is what the brother was talking about. Salute to everybody that hung around. I know this one was kind of slow, but we got it. There go a picture of me. That's in Yanga, Mexico. Right? Just disingenuous when all our families are mixed. Yeah, but a lot of people don't want to acknowledge it. You know, a lot of people live in false sense of realities. So the more they hate, the more they women come play. Hey, RDL, that's the motherfucking, that's the the comment of the motherfucking day. You ain't lying. That's how it be. The more you try to keep them away, the more they gonna rebel and want some mandingo up in their life. You know what I'm saying? But that's a picture of me with Gasper Yanga. We gonna go through a couple of these pictures, man, and hopefully, that's a video of me and Maria.
You know this Maria's company is coming from family.
Oh, and that's them banging my song, me and Joe Moses. Go check out that different B mix. But yeah, man, that's me and Maria. Up under his doctrine, up under his politics, all those happy times y'all just seen would never have occurred. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, on payroll, you better hope Maria get her licensing company for her lashes, nigga.
She got all that, bro. Maria's a businesswoman. You know what I'm saying? A real businesswoman. She don't play them type of game. And get on my goddamn nerves all the damn time, though. She just spoiled, bro. But let's get into this video real quick. I think I'm looking crazy. Mind you, we in Mexico. You got to shower outside. I was going through it, getting shaved. Shower outside, no running water, all that. We out in Mexico. But this is in Yanga. That's a tower that they have and a statue for Gasper Yanga, who defeated Spain, the first independent land in the Americas to ban slavery. I want to get to the actual words, and then we gonna holler at y'all. I gotta go eat, man. We gonna get into this real quick, and then we gonna end on a nice note. Let's see if we could get to this one. I thought that was the video. I got Baby Sky and Levi right here. They've been here with me the whole time. I did this room. That's great.
They was in there like,
now you done woke this nigga up. He heard you. He thought it was a dog in here. That nigga, he was ready to trip. Oh, here it go right here, bro. Let's go like this.
Nosy ass. About something. I came over here to see the pics. Motherfuckers in the chat, funny as
Who said that?
Mexico City about
we got some
about an expedition and the ignorance of the area. That was a negative factor for the military men's, and for the purpose of finding an exit to this chaotic situation. These acts for indications of urgent character. The colonial authorities seated in the Mexico City about what to before contingency. In the face of such, the Viceroy Luis de Velasco II sent the letter of Spain in order to find a solution to this problem. Therefore, the king, Felipe III, who had prior knowledge that in the foothills of the mountains close to the riverside of Rio Blanco, a Palenque, ordered the end of the military campaign and granted the permission to found the settlement requested by Yanga and his followers, set in date August 10th, 1609, for said event. Also requesting that they descend from the Serranía to the part of the plain at a distance near the Royal Road of Mexico, Veracruz. Lands belong to the town of Córdoba. With it, the confrontations finished and the consolidation is given of the first free town of America. Get that picture. And look at the sign.
That's the first slave-free town in America. The Gasper Yanga. That's down in Yanga, Mexico, in Veracruz. I went to Veracruz, went to Oaxaca, went to Mexico City, Cancun.
Dudes, can you hear me?
Content. Hey, yo, we got the content.
Deuce.
Yeah.
Deuce.
What up?
I can't hear you.
They wanted to kill him by the expedition and the ignorance of the area. That was you still can't hear me? Oh, because we lost him. See if he come back. That might have been his move. You know, Yael bust a move on the nigga quick. Shout out TD, man. He already know about Yael and his bullshit. Don't they call it? Look, there you go. He bounced back. So that wasn't the move. Okay, so that wasn't the move. I thought you were trying to bust a move because me and TD already been peeping. You gonna bust a move. You know? You mic'd up. You muted up, bro. Yael.
Can you hear me, Deuce?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Bro.
Yeah, I was just checking.
Hey, look, bro. I thought you was trying to bust a move like you always be busting moves on me and TD, my nigga.
Here you go.
We hit your bullshit, nigga. Oh, it's funny, huh?
Never. That's how y'all be thinking of. That's how y'all be
not
thinking.
thinking. We just keep these in action. You see a new black world order, man. Salute to y'all, brother. I see we got some real revolutionaries in the motherfucking building, man. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. We definitely finna be going somewhere different with our content next week. We got $5
Indians.
Yeah.
Oh, the $5 pale faces that tried to take the place.
Right,
Yeah.
go into that real quick because I'm kind of tired and I'm eating this watermelon.
You want me to expound or you wanted somebody else to expound?
Trey going right now.
The black Indians is the Yamasee. The Yamasee. You heard about the Yamasee Wars? Those were Negroes. Those were black Negroes in the Yamasee Wars and the Seminoles. But see, the Yamasee never was a federal recognized tribe. They never had enslaved black people. They never enslaved black people. So you got the Cherokees, the Chickasaws, and all that. And you go down to Louisiana. You got the Homers. You got other tribes. You got a few tribes out there in Louisiana. My tribe in Long Island is the Shinnecox. LL Cool J is from my tribe. Flavor Flav is from my tribe. Old Dirty Bastard grandfather was Chief Cuffy. If you Google the name Cuffy, that's the chief. That's the chief. He said the Indian that sold Manhattan to the white man, my grandfather, that was the chief, Chief Cuffy.
Salute.
They had a wall built up. We think Wall Street is. They had a wall built up to separate the Indians when the Indians to kick their ass all the way from Long Island to Manhattan. Yeah, Manhattan Indians, Canarsie, Brooklyn, Canarsie Indians. These are all black tribes. You go upstate, Wampanoags, Poospatucks. You got the Pequots. When they say Plymouth Rock, we land on Plymouth Rock, that's where Thanksgiving started from the Pequot Indians. Black Indians, the Wampanoags. Chris Brown grandfather was a Pamunkey Indian from Virginia.
That's what's up.
All these black native tribes, but see, the black tribes, they're not federally recognized.
Right.
My family,
of course not. Listen, bro. Listen. Of course they not federally recognized because they never surrendered. The resistance continued. Yeah.
They never sold out.
Yeah.
So Manhattan Central Park used to be called Seneca Village. I had great ancestors that trace back to Seneca Village. They got fucking the whole park buried under people. People's buried there. Tombstones, they knocked them down. They should put Central Park there. And right now they fighting. They said, "Nah, you got to dig this land up." But Central Park is so they don't want to. They like, we're not doing that. They're not doing that. They just like, yo, we got a lake there. We got a park. The Central Park.
Can y'all hear him?
Park was Seneca Village.
Yael, can you hear him? I think they can't hear you.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of what he said though,
but it wasn't clear. Hey, real quick, worldwide at New Black World Order, they can't leave their religion outside. It's part of the psychology to keep control over the people. 100% correct worldwide.
So, Dude Sims, let me tell you something. I'm gonna land my plane. You know, my first case that I caught, my first case in my life wasn't selling dope, wasn't with a pistol. I got caught off the Indian reservation. I used to sell cigarettes off the Indian reservation. I caught an felony selling cigarettes. I got caught with 222,000 cigarettes off the Indian reservation from Long Island.
Oh, yeah.
My restitution was $35,000.
Listen, we ain't finna go into the restitution and all of that. That nigga want to tell us what his restitution was. Hold on, Trey. Hey, Trey, hold on. You want to tell us what your restitution is? Let us finish this thing. We finna get off. Hey, they said tribal war and infighting is our worst enemy, always has been. We have a few lost languages in America alone. True. Shout out to the Coastanoans. That's one of my tribes. Shout out to the Luha tribe in North Carolina. That's one of my tribes. We all mixed up, but yeah, that's definitely one. Check it out, TV.
Algonquin. That was our language too. Algonquin. That was our language. I'm gonna let my plane.
Check it out, TV. Salute, real shit. This real content. Rock 215, man. Salute. Typo again. Laugh out loud. Sorry, be for real. Peep this. Mexico has a city named Matamoros. It literally means killer of Moors, blacks in translation. Well, I don't think it's more than just Moors. The Moorish Empire ruled the Iberian Peninsula for hundreds of years, almost 1,000. Civilized them and all of that. And right after that, one of the first invaders to colonize the Americas was the Portuguese. Spain, Portugal, and parts of France, known as the Iberian Peninsula, had a population of a lot of melanated people who were Jewish, Sephardic Jews, Moors, Muslims, and the Christian and Catholic Church was pressing them and kicking them up out of there, persecuting them because of their religious beliefs. So, and then you still had the black conquistadors. So, it wasn't just Moors that was over here, but Moreno, darker, Moors, all of that definitely goes into that. We got a couple more questions. Some of them still do now. Thou art called Jewish women. 78 people shot in total in Chirac. Thanks for the accuracy. I thought it was 20-something, but that was Friday, so maybe it was Saturday and Sunday, got up to 78 in one weekend, bro. You talking about mass shootings, these is children, bro. We need to stand up and lead. One-on-one, we all mix. The African slave story is very real. Don't let these conspiracies wash away my history. I definitely feel you on that. You identify how you identify with your people, but we all melanated people with hopefully with the same intent. I read a lot specifically about my history. Shout out ones to God. All right, we're going to get up out of here. Yael, what you want to say before we leave?
I just want to say, man, great build on the content. We have a whole lot of people that are knowledgeable of history, including Du Sims, with bringing forth this edification. I just want to say this about Lefty, man. Nobody's upset about him saying the comment. It's just very valid that a lot of these mindsets are embedded, taught in homes, and for myself, a lot of true nature comes out of who people really are. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that the melanated brothers and sisters is the most copied people on this planet, it's just sad to say that eating and doing business is something that you do, but when it comes to building up a community, that's something that will divide, because at the end of the day, we have the worst conditions, some of the worst conditions as a people, and we have yet to overcome those, man. I just want to say, great build, Deuce. Great build on the history lessons, and those in the chats were very edified and knowledgeable of historical facts. I appreciate everybody coming in and supporting, like, comment, and subscribing. It's been another great episode of Damu Kiwe Conversations. Oh, salute to everybody on Clubhouse, the whole team. Appreciate y'all. Everybody in the goo, the mods, Trey, everybody in there, man. Appreciate you guys.
All right, I'm going on Clubhouse to kick it with Bomani, my nigga. He on there, Doodle's on there, Hot Girl, Tony on there.
Man, I ain't fucking with them, man.
To the end. You gotta understand, getting into this people got a lot going on. They ain't too deep in this. Salute to everybody who stayed on the live. We going to Clubhouse. Y'all want to continue talking about that, or y'all just want to smoke up? Let's go. We out of here.
Damu Kiwe.